Good morning, y'all. It's Wednesday morning, and things in Gifu are getting a little bit extreme. So here in my city, we've already gotten a K-hole, which is a warning. And pretty much I think all of Gifu Prefecture has like a basic warning. And like that means pretty much like the students at my school will not be going to school. I have to go to school until I get some news, and actually I have quite a bit of work to do anyway. And the northern part of Gifu, like Iaido, Takayama, Ina, and Nagatsugawa, all have a Tokubetsu K-hole, which is like one level above the normal warning. And they're advising people in low-lying areas around rivers to start evacuating. Pretty much, you know, they're in like life protection mode. And I think after what's been happening in like Kumamoto, they're taking the river flooding very, very seriously right now, which is understandable. A lot of people have died down there. So right now we're getting ready for work. The rain's pretty scary, but we live on the side of a mountain, so actually dude's office, which is away from the river and not on a mountain. And I work in a school, which is arguably the safest place to be in all of Japan, because schools are evacuation centers. So when there's a disaster, everyone goes to the school. I'm already there. I'm not excited about driving in this mess though. I don't know if you can hear it, but that rain is falling hard. Well, we'll see how the day goes. So I picked up dude at the station. We decided to come check out the Kiso River, both over by Inuyama. And now we're over here by Sakahogi, where there's a nice little, what is it called, romantic walk here along the river. And the Kiso River is pretty full. Hello y'all, it's Thursday, and well, every area around my city had a K-hole or a warning and no students came. Only my city did not have the warning, so everyone came to school. However, because yesterday was no school, today kind of became yesterday's schedule, and I was at my elementary school, which meant I only had one class. I wound up spending the entire day pretty much doing arts and crafts. And when I came home, I got a cool surprise. So my friend Chie, she does a lot of like kimono kitsuke, and also she does kimono remaking, which means pretty much taking apart old kimono that are stained or otherwise, you know, can't be used anymore, and making things like bags or dresses or clothes out of them. And a lot of her friends and acquaintances knows that she does all this stuff, and apparently they keep, I guess, like, I don't want to say dumping because that sounds so rude, but pretty much dumping all their old kimono on her because everyone seems to be cleaning house recently with the COVID-19 thing. I don't know what's up. Everyone's cleaning house. And she just, like, has too much, so she keeps offering it all to us. And she sent me some pictures online of these things, and I chose a few that I wanted. And I thought I'd go ahead and introduce them real quick. So this and this are both juban, pretty much like the under kimono. And let me first talk about this one because, like, I love shibori, which is this Japanese tie-dye technique. And this whole thing is freaking shibori. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. It doesn't have a haneri on there, but I am pretty stoked about using this. And then let me just fold this up a little bit better later. And then this one was just like way too cute with the little like dots all over it. And then it has this haneri attached, which, I mean, like, I didn't get it because of the haneri, but this is a pretty sweet haneri, y'all. I'm pretty excited about these two kimono juban. And then I also got this obi. Is this a Nagoya obi? This is a Nagoya obi. Whoa. Huh. This is a first. I guess it's the end here is the Nagoya style, but then the rest is kind of long. So I'm not super well versed in kimono, but I'm going to have to look into this a little bit more. Anyway, I absolutely adore this pattern. So like my favorite color is blue. So this gold color along with this navy will look really good with a lot of the things that I have, including some of the kimono that I just got from her. Again, like I said, I love shibori. So this is a komon kimono that has these large shibori spots, these large tie-dyed spots. And like, I am pretty stoked about this because it's my favorite color and it's got this cool shibori pattern, and even like this weave is really cool. It looks like it has the sewn down collar, which makes for easier kitsuke, though you have fewer kind of like options while getting dressed. And then I also got this one, which I notice has a small stain right there. But this apparently was originally, whoopsies, a kimono for dance or something. But like, I love the sakura patterns, and I love the pattern down on the bottom. Let me open this up. So it's got the cool stripe pattern down here on the bottom, and up here on the top, it's got the sakura no kamon. And let's open this up to see the inside. But it's just like really cool. And other than that spot, it looks pretty new, and that spot's around on the back. So I don't mind that one bit. Oh, there's a little bit of a spot here, but that's barely noticeable. It's very faint. Cool. So I'm looking forward to wearing these sometime. Push it. Cute. Good morning, y'all. It's Saturday morning, and this weekend's going to be very, very Iaido-ful. I actually just got back from my practice with my teacher this morning, and today's practice we had 3 people, and it wasn't one-on-one this time, and it was really good to see 2 people that I hadn't seen in months. It was my first practice with my teacher that had other people there. What did we do today? We did tatehiza nobu. My ankle can mostly handle tatehiza now. We did toho nobu, the Zen Nihon Iaido Renmei toho nobu. And we did bangai, which was fun. And it was so humid today that my sensei actually turned on the air conditioner, even though we had all the windows open, because it was just so humid. And because we had a group, we were all wearing masks. Usually if it's one-on-one, we're separated enough that he's fine with us taking off our masks. And then at the end of practice, so today I turned in a bunch of my paperwork that I filled out last night. And one item I filled out was the paperwork to take my exam, my kyoshi exam. Right now in Seitokai, Muso Jikiden Eishin Ryu, I have nanadan. And kyoshi is kind of like the intermediate rank before you can test for hachidan. And so I wound up taking that today. I turned in all that paperwork and all that money, and it was a lot of money. And so, yeah, I took my kyoshi exam because my teacher is in a position where he can do the tests himself. And I don't think much has changed, but I'm still kind of like, wow, I've been doing Iaido for 17 years. That's a long time. That's longer than actually all of my students have been alive. Dang. So yeah, that happened, and now I'm going to throw all of my super sweat-drenched stuff in the washing machine and put myself in the shower because I don't feel very clean. I feel very sweaty, and tomorrow I actually have 2 practices. One is in the morning with the Keido Ishinkai, and then in the afternoon from 2 to 4, I think it is the Chubuchiku Renmei big summer practice, well, one of the big summer practices to prepare for the Zen Nihon Iaido Taikai, the All Japan Taikai in, I think it's October. Yeah, it's always in October. So that'll be a very tiring day, especially after waking up early for today's practice. 3 Iaido practices this weekend. Dude unfortunately had to go to Nagoya for a short trip to run an errand that had to be done in Nagoya. And on his way back, he got me these cute little cakes. Aren't they adorable? So this little guy is the regular one. And then this one here is the special 9th anniversary one. So you can see the little 9th here. And he's got this little flower, and look at just how cute these little guys are. I think dude originally wanted to buy me one, but when he showed them to me online, like I thought they were so cute that I had to have both.